Travel on two Idaho highways is causing thousands of dollars damage to hundreds of vehicles. New tonight, we are getting more information on a second highway that drivers are complaining about. This one is U.S. Highway 93 between Arco and Mackey. Drivers on this almost 30-mile stretch of road say loose gravel is flying up and causing significant damage to their vehicles. The Idaho Transportation Department says it is looking at possible solutions to keep the rocks from flying, but nothing has been set in stone. We talked to the contractor, Geneva Rock Products, out of Utah today. Here's what they told us. The job they did was done to the Idaho Transportation Department standards. Right now, the contractor says they do not know the cause of all the loose gravel. But the spokesperson says they are looking at the possibility of faulty material that may have been used. In a written statement, the spokesperson gave this to us. Quote, Geneva Rock is working with ITD and the other project contractors to determine what is causing the gravel to loosen and how to remedy the situation. In the meantime, Geneva Rock will continue to sweep the project area and encourage motorists to travel at slower speeds until the issue is resolved, end quote. Well, meanwhile, drivers on U.S. Highway 26, a different highway between Idaho Falls and Swan Valley, are reporting similar problems. For the last two nights, we have looked into these claims. In this case, a different contractor was used. That contractor, HK Contractors out of Idaho Falls, says it has received many claims from drivers. The company says they don't know why the rocks are flying, but they, too, are looking into a couple of things.
Everything was done exactly the same as we've done it in the past, and we followed all guidelines on the project. We are looking into some possible issues with some material, so we can provide a statement on that once we have a resolution on that.
ITD does have a temporary solution to the flying rock problem. A spokesperson told us earlier this week that HK Contractors will be out sweeping the loose gravel from the highway. So far, that has been done 8 times, with work continuing this coming weekend. Another solution, lowering the speed limit between Highway 43 and Ryrie. Eyewitness News reporter Chris Oswald talked with Idaho State Police troopers today about how the speed limit change will be enforced. He's here with us now with that answer. Chris?
Todd, State Police say they will add an extra officer to the area to help enforce the speed limit change. The department is working currently with ITD on how to pay for that. During the short 20 minutes that I was on Highway 26 this evening, though, 3 State Patrol officers were seen driving by. Sign after sign after sign now line Highway 26. ITD and State Police, they really want to get your attention.
65 miles an hour versus 45 is significant.
After hundreds of drivers complained about rocks flying up and hitting their windshield, ITD dropped the speed limit from 65 to 45. The 11 miles of reduced speed runs between Highway 43 and Ryrie. Idaho State Police say they will be adding extra patrols to the highway to crack down on speeding drivers.
Most of our coverage is going to be our regular deployment. However, we are working with the Transportation Department to see if we can get additional troopers out there to really get that traffic slowed down and to really promote that traffic safety and hopefully prevent vehicle damage.
There is some good news for all you Highway 26 drivers who are concerned about this reduction in speed. Idaho State Police say they understand that we're creatures of habit and that 65 miles an hour really is just in our bloods along Highway 26. So they're gonna cut you a little bit of slack. They might issue a warning if you're not going too fast over the speed limit, but they do want to remind you that 45 is now the speed limit.
It's a 65 mile an hour zone that's been significantly reduced down to 45. We're out promoting traffic safety, and we can do that many times through just our presence. We do that sometimes through verbal warnings, even citations.
The Idaho Transportation Department isn't sure how long the reduced speeds will last. In a statement, ITD said, ITD expects the lower speed limit on US 26 between Idaho Falls and Ryrie to remain in place until the rock chips stop coming loose. The posted speed limit reduction from 65 to 45 miles per hour could last a few days or a few months, depending on the extent to which sweeping, snowfall, and plowing mitigate the problem. State Police say as long as the speed is reduced, you'll be seeing more troopers on the road with you.
When we have this type of event going on, it can certainly create a significant disruption with the motorists, and we're just trying to promote that free flow of traffic.
ITD says lowering the speed limit is an attempt to reduce windshield and other vehicle damage that's caused by the flying rocks. They say they will monitor the change to see if it helps. Todd, an ITD spokesperson, says reducing and lowering the speed limit on Highway 93 is also an option, but they haven't decided on that one.
That's the separate other highway.
Yep.
Yes. So we got 93, we got 26.
It's all over the place.
Okay. Chris, thank you for that. If your car has been damaged by any flying rocks on either highway, there are some important steps that you need to take to make sure that your claim or any claim is paid in full. A lawyer we spoke with says document everything, the location, the time, your speed, the weather conditions. Also take pictures. Yes, they will be needed at some point during the claim. He also suggested submitting your claim with your insurance company. If they end up paying, you will likely be reimbursed. The Idaho State Police troopers say that despite what one lawyer told us, do not call police if your vehicle suffers damage.
At this point, it is unnecessary to contact law enforcement for a broken windshield or minor vehicle damage. The process has been set up with the Transportation Department as well as H&K to be able to take those claims, take those phone calls, and document that information and work through their claim process.
We have been covering this rock problem for a couple of days now. To see all of our coverage, if you missed some of it, and read how to file a claim, head to our website, kidk.com.